It's August. How the hell did that happen? July was massive. July was probably just under 7,000 MEPs, 12,000 calories, 150k on my bike, hundreds of k on the road, lots of learning, and it's just been so interesting. July saw some really interesting behaviours. As a business, as an industry, we were looking at getting the clubs open from the 5th of July, and everyone was super excited, driving for the 5th of July. We were going to open on the 5th of July, and then Bojo changed his mind, and it went to the 25th of July. That was it was kind of really interesting how people reacted. We didn't get what we wanted. But there was lots of ranting going on that we didn't get what we want and people had done things wrong. And looking back, I was thinking, oh, come on, we've all pulled together. Stop your ranting. Let's just get on with it. The more I looked at it and actually listened to different people's point of view, I got to understand how different parts of the sector felt that they were represented. So, yeah, it's really interesting that we all push together. You know, irrespective of whether you're a CrossFit box or you're a local authority, a leisure trust or a privately owned club, we are, one army on one battle, and we need to find our voices to be represented well. But we also can't sit back and rely on anyone else to do it. We have to crack on and keep fighting the good fight to get the recognition, the support, people to buy into us, believe in us, because right now, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual health. It's the whole gambit of it all. I think we were lucky that we got this little bit of extra time to open, and clubs opened really well. Clubs opened to the best of their abilities in the framework. And again, another challenging time with more lockdowns coming in little different areas, different spikes. I'm back in my world and really proud to be back in with my zone and my territories. Some of them are opening up, and then they're finding little pockets of corona lockdowns are happening. So clubs are opening for 1 week and then closing again, or clubs are opening and then having further restrictions on capacity put in place. So, we've got to be super sharp and be ready for the changes, because whenever we open, that's just the start. That's just the start of more challenges and more things for us to have to account for. But we can do it as a unit, speaking to each other and sharing all the good stuff, sharing the bad stuff, learning from each other. Don't be the Lone Ranger. And I always talk about the fitness industry because I bloody love it. Bloody love it. It's so exciting. It's the entertainment business. It's fun. We change people's lives. People choose to spend their time getting hot and sweaty in our environment. So let's make sure that we look after them, be it inside of the club or outside of the club. Just look after each other. And in terms of sharing, it's just all about knowledge and experiences, best practices, and for me, getting back in the My Zone game, it was great. It was coming back out of furlough. I wanted to be back in the business. I wanted to be back at work. I kind of stayed close to everything that's going on because I am the fitness industry anorak. I'm the Dot Cotton or Mrs. Mangle, looking at what's going on. But even when I was back in the game, I felt like I'd almost dropped the ball on occasions, because you're playing catch up, trying to join up the dots. So look at your people when they're coming back off furlough or they're coming back into the business. I am very motivated to get back in the game. How are you looking after your people to get them moving, to get them on point, to get their heads engaged and get them focused? This lockdown time has been such a time for people to self-reflect, open up, speak out. And it's good to see how many people have had the balls and the backbone to speak out about how they feel, how lonely they are, about grief, about depression, about mental health, about alcohol, addiction. So speak up, be out and proud. We get one life, and let's share. July for me has been an incredible month. I've had the opportunity to share my stories, share my stories and my experiences that I've put together in as Are You Supercharged. You know, put a website live, and it's just my giant filing cabinet of everything that I've learned over the years. You know, lockdown gave me the time or the opportunity to actually think, let me put it in a box. Let me grow a backbone, have some balls, and actually speak out and share. And if it helps somebody else, then it's of value. So I'm putting it into a website, and actually people connecting with me and saying thank you, people saying how much it helped them. I don't want them to thank me, but I want to be able to help people. That's been incredible for my story to have resonated. I had the opportunity to speak to the team at LFX, who, Graham Hind, you do a fantastic job keeping those people going and your teams going, and you're maintaining your own motivation to do this in this batshit crazy time. And that group share, you know, with real honesty and transparency. I've only been on it a couple of times, but they share. But you know, you invited me on that, and your guys connected with me and wanted to talk about people. They wanted to talk about experiences. They wanted to talk about labels and beliefs, and you know, still connected. And I thank you for that opportunity to speak out and to share on there. And since then, I've had others. Mel Tempest, thank you. You know, you wanted my unruly brain training, some of my experiences, so I was able to share that. From that, I've got another opportunity to speak on, you know, women in leadership. And it's really great for me to be able to have a platform to be able to speak out and share and help to contribute to make the world a better place. Women in Fitness Association, part of that. Thank you for having me. I guess I'm just really grateful. Looking back over July, I'm really, really grateful. There's so many great people who have given me the lift, given me the kick in the nuts to say, come on, keep going, speak with authenticity. The Fit Summit guys, you know, to be able to speak on diversity and inclusion, you know. I thought for days about what I was going to put together, and then just suddenly thought, actually, I'm just going to say exactly what I want to say. I'm going to speak with transparency, authenticity, bang, let's get it out. And that section that those guys created on diversity and inclusion in the fitness industry was brilliant. He had about 10 different speakers, all given the same question. All different backgrounds, all different experiences, all the same question. And we got to the same kind of outcome, but through in a different route. And it just showed the power of diversity of thinking, bringing people together, looking at things differently. Don't always do what you've always done, or you'll always get what you've always got. Let's look at things differently. Now I've had the opportunity to share what I've learned, and I'm grateful, and I've got more of those lined up for next month. And well, this month it's August, and it's great. If I can share and contribute, that's all I want to do. All I want to do is give back. Give back, make some changes. I've read some great books this month. So brain training, we've got Hooked, oversubscribed. Yeah, sales and business orientated, but they're all about habits. They're all about people, and are all about understanding people. Hooked, oversubscribed, Rebel Thinking, Rebel Ideas, Matthew Syed. That's just a cracker. That should be on prescription. I think we all need to read that if you're going to go, you know, put on our school curriculum. Don't get me on about those. But school curriculum, we should be having Matthew Syed's Rebel Ideas. It was absolutely brilliant. Dipped back into some podcasts that I'd done before. Michael Mantle with Matt Janusek, 136, episode 136. God, I'm an anorak. About health, fitness, well-being, physical activity, you know, how we look at people, how we use our eyes and our ears. Michael Mantle, well worth a listen to. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Got my ears around the one thing. What's the one thing that you need to do every single day to move yourself forwards? Just one thing. You know, I kind of pick 3, Probably that's the ADHD in me. But actually out of that, there's always one that resonates. One is the key goal to work towards. I've had the opportunity to write some articles. Well, put some brain sick ideas onto a fag packet and get some support to write some articles. I'm going to put out one of my videos every week to share it, based on motivation, the fitness industry, coaching, or just some daily ramblings. So get on the Facebook page, follow me. I have no ulterior motive but to make a difference and share. And I think I want to do that because of the tough paper round I've had, because I just think I've taken all my life. And to have the opportunity to give back and make a difference would be fantastic. So if you've got anybody that you can share my stuff with, please do. Please look around you and value people. You know, one of the great things for me for July is to be able to reconnect with friends. We could go round people's houses. God, that made a difference. It was lovely to see my friends. Really, really missed them. You really value the importance of great friends during this time. I'm absolutely zoomed out, and I'm sure it's affected my eyesight. I'm zoomed out, and to get, close to people and chat and laugh and sit around a barbecue is absolutely invaluable. It's priceless, that time. We're going back into little pockets of lockdown, and things are going to get more challenging. I've been banging on this week about having to wear a mask in the supermarket, and I have been bitching and moaning about it because I really didn't like it. I was really uncomfortable, and I really don't like it. And I was speaking to a really good friend in the Middle East, Mr. Jason Tubbs, and I was speaking to him, and I was bitching and moaning about having to wear this mask. And they've been wearing them since the beginning of March, everywhere. So, we've all got our own cross to bear, but someone is probably worse off than you. It doesn't mean that it was wrong for me to bitch and moan, but just remember there's someone else that's probably worse off than you. So July's look back is about gratitude, training, brain training, being grateful, friends, opportunities, sharing what I've learnt, learning from other people. I've turned into a total brainiac. There is not enough content out there for me to feed this brain. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're not good enough or that you can't learn. It's not how smart you are, it's how you use your smart. Think about it. It's not how smart you are, it's how you use your smart. It's not about the talent, it's about the effort. Effort will always win. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep pushing, and you've got to keep bettering yourself, because you can. I have no idea what this is capable of. I've been pretty impressed so far. So, lots of plans set for August. So let's do it. Let's get after it. Thank you everyone for giving me the opportunity. So many people. So grateful to be able to pick up the phone and talk to people. So grateful to be able to ask, hey, what would you do in this situation? And when you kind of ask the question, people want to help you out. So here is to a cracking August. Look after each other and have fun.